If you don't mind, stand up. Everybody stand up. We're going to stand up. And then we're going to go on our left leg, and we're going to balance on the left leg. Ready? Left leg. Left leg. Don't hold on to the chair. I'm seeing you. Don't hold on to it. All right, now turn left. And turn right. Go to the ceiling. Up, down, and bend over. Good job. Come back up. Now put it down. We're going to back on our left leg. The one is tired already. Don't switch it, all right? This time, I want you to look at me while you're doing it. Fair enough? If you cannot see me, look at my hand. Look at my hand. All right, cool? Left leg. Right hand up. Bend over. Look at me. Come back up. How easy was that? You know what is that? Who does yoga? Exactly. It's called drishti. It's called focal point. Because aim, have a seat. Thank you. Thank you. Give a good round of applause for yourself for doing that. Good job. So every time you have an aim, it constrains entropy. That means it constrains that balance, the certainty. So aim is that ultimate goal you want to have when you want to get the job done. When you don't have the aim, it costs you money. That's so important because if you don't have it, you are going to pay the price for it. And you just, experience it. Every time you want to do this with your team. Ask them in the morning meeting. How many of you guys have morning meeting, once a month, once a week with your team? Raise your hand. All right, once a week. All right, who does twice a week? Who does 3 times a week? Who does every day? Yes, you are my folks. All right, so decision making is so important. I know you might say, I don't have time, but you do have time. When you have like 8 people in the room, you make decisions together. The neurons that they fire together, they wire together. Simple as that. If there's only one thing you want to get out of today's session is this. The neurons, which is your team members, they fire together, they wire together. And that is the power of the leadership team decision-making process. So now we just talk about this. Aim constrains entropy. Once you have a clear aim, you have a very, very clear, pathway. We charge $50,000 to $150,000 organizations to do this for them. This is a proprietary process to our firm. I've been doing long-term care for 20 years. Oh, I didn't introduce myself, guys. I'm Haas. I used to do LTC. I'm familiar with the process of a retirement living and long-term care. And my job as LTC strategist and executive coach is to do this for a lot of organizations. I know this is a lot of information, but we take them to Deerhurst for 1 week, and we spend 1 month at their facility, and then we spend another month in their facility, and it takes 6 months. We design this for them, and we give them digital tools to understand aim constraints entropy. Look at the vision at the very end. This one, it says, to be the champion of care through innovation. It took us like a few weeks to come up with that vision alone. And then each of these are the pillars of that long-term care home. This is for long-term care home. That long-term care home has the pillars, and each of them has objectives on the top, and then they have that strategic initiative on the side. When you zoom in, that's how it's going to look like. Aim constrains entropy. When you know exactly where you're going, and everybody in your organization knows about it, guess what? It constrains entropy. Rather than wobbling around, everybody's going to stay solid. Why? Because neurologically, that's how it works. So when we print these things like 4 feet by 4 feet, we post it in their staff room, in the front room, in their boardroom. Everybody knows exactly what we're focusing on. This is the pillar for what they call the workplace empowerment. And these are the initiatives, strategic initiatives. And each of them have their own activity, and each of them have their own responsible party. Any of the home that we support, they have no non-compliance, that's right. And they have almost zero agency use, and they have highest turnover, retention, low turnover. Why? It's not by luck, because we know exactly what we're aiming. So that was number 1. I asked you, how can you increase your decision-making optimization? Number 1, aim constrains entropy. Number 2,